Hello friends, welcome. So in this video I'm going to create the layout for the front end, so the guest layout when we are not logged in. And I'm going to create a button to navigate, so when we are in the /r/community, I'm going to create a button to show if we are logged in users. And when we click, we navigate to the /community/create a post. Also create a controller, route, and a request for the post, to create a post. So first let's create the layout. And what I'm going to do, so let's go inside the resources, JS, layouts. We have guest layout here and the authentication. I'm going to copy what we have here, select all, copy and paste in this one. Just we need to remove some, I'm going to remove this flash message from here. As the guest layout, we are not going to have that one. Also, we have this div, and this one I'm going to remove for the settings. Okay. And here we have the hamburger menu. And also here we have this response settings. I'm going to remove as well. We have the header and we have the slot. Very good. Let's save now. And I want to also change the name here in the pages. We have communities, we have subreddits, and communities here are on the backend. We use in the backend. Subreddits we use for the front end, but I'm going to create a new folder. So inside the pages, create new folder, and I'm going to say front end. And here create again a new folder for communities. And there I'm going to paste this one, move it. And this subreddit I'm going to delete. Okay, I don't want to have communities for the backend and subreddit for the front end, because we have two names for the same model. Okay, so if we are also in the here in the controllers, we have backend, community, and front end subreddit. Two different names for the same thing. So I want to make this clearly. Here we are going to work with community, so let's change the name here as well. Rename to be community controller, and we need to rename here. Also, let's rename this to be community. And here. Now, here instead of subreddits, we need to render the front-end communities show. Okay. Save. And here now, we're not expecting a subreddit, but community. So let's select this and say community here. Save. And I'm going to say community here for now, because we are going to change that. And let's refresh. Subreddit controller does not exist because we need to change the route, web route. Instead of subreddit controller, we need to say community controller from the front end. And let's save it and let's remove this one because we don't have now. Refresh. Okay. Now, where is the problem? Go to the console and yeah. We need to say here communities. Very good. Now if I navigate in the /Laravel, yeah. Let's go in the show view and here I'm going to add the Guest layout now. So let's import, sorry, down there, import Guest layout from add/layouts/Guest view. And now let's wrap that with Guest layout, cut and paste it inside, save, come here. Yeah, now we have the dashboard and the communities. In here now, when we navigate to the communities, I don't want to show this one because it's protected. I want to show all the communities we have in the database, okay? But for now, let's leave it as it is. And if we navigate in the /r/Laravel, okay, I want to make this in the center. So let's go again in the guest.view. We have this page heading and this mine, I'm going to say add a class with max with the B7 XL and MX auto. Yeah, now we are here. Let's add also margin top to be 6 and yeah, now we are okay. Now let's add a button to create the post if we are logged in as if we are authenticated. So create a layout and create a button. Okay. So in the show here, I'm going to add a div with class flex justify and okay, and let's say margin 2 and padding 2, and here I'm going to add that button. So then I'm going to say not button, I'm going to say link with a href to be route, and we need to create that route, but for now let's leave it as it is. Let's just say something like this. Okay, and let's add a class with px 3 py 4 and let's say rounded bg, let's say indigo 500, and I'm going to say create post. Let's save it. And why we don't have, yeah, we need to import the link from the view inertia. So let's say import link from the inertia view 3. And now we have this create post here. Very good. Now I want to hide this if the user is not logged in. We are not logged in right now. So for that, what we can do, we can check if we have a user. So right, because in the share inertia, we have the user. If I go in the view inertia, we have props and we have auth user is null. We can check if the auth user is null, hide, and if it's not null, show. Or other way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside the middleware and handle an inertia request. Here, when we have this auth user, I'm going to add one more, and I'm going to say is login, or what we can say here. Let's say is login, and this is going to be with auth check. Okay, if the auth is login, so we can auth check, or also we can say here auth check like this. Yeah, I think it's more okay. So save now, and in the show view here, when we display the link, I'm going to say if we need to get the auth user auth check. Okay, the shared inertia, so $page dot props auth user, but auth and what we name it, auth check. So let's copy this and paste it here. If I save and let's go, we don't see now. You can see here. And if let's navigate and go and log in. Okay, let's log in here. Very good. Let's go now in /r/Laravel. And now, as you can see, we have this create post. Okay, we protected the button. Now let's create the controller, the route, and the request for the post. So I'm going to open the terminal and I'm going to say PHP artisan make controller and this is going to be the backend controller. I'm going to say community post controller. Also, I'm going to create the request. So PHP artisan make request, and I'm going to say store post request. Very good. We create the controller, the request. We need to create the route now. So let's go inside the routes, web route, and this route is going to be inside the auth verified. So we need to be logged in and also verified if we need to create a new post. And here we can say, I'm going to copy this and paste it here and say communities dot posts and what we named the controller community post controller. Community post controller, like this. If I save, and let's open the terminal and see now the route list. So artisan route list, I'm going to hide that one. And now, as you can see, we have dashboard communities, community, and also dashboard communities, community, and posts for the get, post for the post. And as you can see here, the controller is community post controller, and the route is communities dot posts dot store. This we need to use for the form, and this we need for the page. So now inside the view, in the link, we can say route communities dot posts dot create, and we need the community here. Okay, and we have the community, so we can say community dot slack. If I save and let's go here, refresh, everything okay. Now if I click here, we don't have the create method in the post controller, but the route is working. Okay friends, that's it about this video. And the last one, what we need to push to the GitHub as always, just to have everything correct. So let's say git add, git commit, create layout, I'm going to say, and let's say git push. Very good friends, everything okay. Now let's see you in the next video. All the best.